After this traumatic experience, I was often terrified to tears when I heard loud noises.
More victims are coming out to accuse Hong Kong police of sexual assault committed during last year's pro-democracy protests. Similar allegations have been circulating since the start of the protests, but few have spoken out for fear of retaliation. However, that's starting to change. In a newly published video, victims are asking the world to stand up against what they call the raping of Hong Kong. One 17-year-old student who appears in the video recounted her experience during a press conference.
I also started to get nightmares. I don't want to admit I had an emotional breakdown because of the police's sexual harassment.
Sonia Ng, a student from the Chinese University of Hong Kong, is also featured in the video. The 25-year-old used her real name to make the allegation last October. In a heartbreaking speech on campus, she pleaded with school officials to support the students. Concerns over the assaults made global headlines last year when a 19-year-old woman filed a complaint in October against Hong Kong's police force. She said she was gang raped during detention and later discovered she was pregnant. But last month, Hong Kong's police commissioner issued orders to arrest the teenager for giving what was called a false testimony. The teenager has since fled Hong Kong. Hong Kong's police force denied the allegations, but last November, South Korea's public broadcaster, one of the area's biggest television networks, interviewed an anonymous Hong Kong police officer. The policeman said that cases of sexual assault are not only real, but more widespread than people realize.
有兩單，咁就有被跟進嘅示威者被強姦嘅案件啦。咁就係由醫護人員去證實咗嘅，即係唔止兩單啦，但係起碼有兩單係被咁樣去跟進咯。但係實際嘅數字就只會咁多。
A Hong Kong organization conducted a questionnaire last winter. Almost 70 responses were received, all of them alleging sexual assault while in detention. Nearly half of them decided not to report it because the perpetrators are police or other law enforcement staff. There's a widespread suspicion among protesters that some of the police are not local law enforcement, but police sent from mainland China. In the end of the video, the victims voiced concern over Beijing's increasing crackdown on Hong Kong and asked the U.S. for help.
We appeal to you, America, the leader of the free world. Please stand with us, and we will light the way for a new China to come into the world.
We are calling for your help.